What kind of life does the Emperor live?
Things have gotten so much better around here.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
What does peace even look like?
Finally found myself a job.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
This town has gotten bigger.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it. Yep.
Listen.
My time has come. Now go.
I will act as... and lure away their main force.
Let's go.
You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them! We will keep the enemy at bay. We must hurry to Lord Yenliang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. And march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
And for one, you! Let's get serious. Fight me! Did you think you were strong enough?
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory.
Let's march!
Now is the time to attack.
Forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This cannot be!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send it, Wen Chou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
We're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
You are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak cool at the feet of the Emperor.
The enemy officer
That is why you
been
must
defeated.
be eliminated.
Peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. And you seem to be
The
driven
enemy
by
officer
strong
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the battlefield. He must be.
What? Wencho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
Take this. Take this.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me! Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The momentum is on our side.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Take this. This area belongs to us now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die. Time to end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of...
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan. I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Zuluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu. Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
So you remember. We fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory. A mirage from your past. Born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Farewell. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
You there. My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance... Come on! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother!
I had a feeling we were dealing with the typical deserters.
The enemy officer
right sometimes
has been defeated.
Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
Damn it. They got by us. There's no sense going after them now.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit.
Let's go.
Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! Archers, now! All together! Loose!
You can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Who are you?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Gotta be quicker. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Take this. Let's go.
Whoa! Hold on! Just listen to me for a second. You will not escape, horse thief. The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice.
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for him.
I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought.
Let's go.
Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Let's go.
Oh. You would be a great help indeed. Yes.
The enemy officer
Let us go together.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
You cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it.
Time to advance.
That magnificent spear! Let's go. I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side! Let's go.
Guan Yu, take another step, and I will slay you where you stand. Eager to die.
Take it. Gotta be quicker. I see you. I see you. All my might.
Let's end this.
The enemy officer.
Are you sure that's Xiahou Dun? I have been granted passage by Lord Cao Cao himself. But if you must insist on standing in my way, then prepare to meet my blade.
Let's go.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. But I will have your head in the end.
Farewell, Xiahou Dun.
Let's go. Enough of your little game! We'll never get through here! Them all!
Hey! I'm going for a quick run! You'll see how useful I can be. Just watch! Advance! Now!
Who was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. Looks like he followed us all the way here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all.
Take this!
I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
I couldn't stop them.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Chunyu! Those soldiers! See? My brother! I don't believe my eyes!
The enemy officer
Lord Guan Yu
has been defeated.
The winter grows more dire by the moment.
An opening! An opening!
You didn't even need my help! You really are the best! Victory!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's an old habit. But whatever. My name is Joe-san. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please,
The enemy officer
take me under your
has
wing.
been defeated.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Joe-san. Let's go. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Oh, thank you so much. I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. A great officer can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution and finish off the Yue. Post haste.
Start the event!
Cao Cao's men surround us. It seems that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother! Have you forgotten the oath we made when we
The
became
enemy
brothers?
officer has been defeated.
Die if we are all together!
Is ours. Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
Some good news at last. Victory is within reach.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Brother, I have returned to your side once more.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Guan Yu has come to save us.
The enemy officer
It's no
has been
dream.
defeated.
We're all together again. We were always meant to
The
be.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei, Zheng Fei, my brothers. We have much to discuss. But first,
The enemy
let us
officer
escape this peril.
has been defeated.
Believe this.
The enemy
Guan Yu's
officer
arrival
has been
has
defeated.
revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
An opening! An opening! An opening! An opening! Let's stay sharp.
Behold my power!
Rough. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. My spear is at your service.
Lord Zhao Yun! Enopin did not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements.
Get through this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enopin,
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
looking rough. You call that an officer?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Territory is now mine!
Dead and buried. Yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
You spurned a welcoming hand, and threw your lot in with your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
So, you vow Vaxor's honor
has been defeated
over reason? Perhaps it is well that we fight on opposite sides.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Excuse me.
No matter how you slice it.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? Let's end this.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here.
An opening!
It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I've come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Sung, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land! Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao. They knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao in Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on! Don't give up now. Wait! Zhou Zhan, Zhao Yun, do you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Hey, I'm the one asking. Why are you turning this back on me? Ah, I get it. You're just as stumped as the rest of us, huh?
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Perhaps some ideas are best left unsaid.
Well,